Hi everyone, my name is Genesis and my digital assessment tool is BrainPOP. BrainPOP has been around since the late 1990s and made its way into the internet educational world around 2008 2009. I personally used BrainPOP in my middle school and I thought it was a fabulous learning tool. I still remember the videos, I remember the characters, and I really thought this was a great tool. And so, hopefully, through my presentation, you will start to believe so too. BrainPop believes in fueling a love for learning that leads to meaningful, measurable growth. They have options for both schools and districts, and they also have options for families. So, either way, you can definitely find something that's going to work for you. You can contact their sales team, which will definitely get you in touch with finding something if you want to get BrainPop for your whole district, which is definitely meaningful because they have so many different topics and subjects. They have proven learning outcomes that you can see here and track. They pride themselves on trying to make learning stick. You can track progress, and you also are helping your students to build critical and essential literacy skills no matter what subject they're learning. This is Moby. Uh, and he is a robot. He is one of the main characters in the Brain Pop videos. They have Brain Pop, the regular one, which is for grades 3 through 8. They have Brain Pop Science, which obviously just works around the science subject. And they have Brain Pop Junior, which is for kindergarten through 3rd grade. I would say some of the videos you could possibly use for pre K if you were interested. Your children just might need a little bit more direction. They also have Brain Pop at Home, which works for parents or families who are doing homeschooling or families who just want to help their students get a little bit more education when they're in the household. They have won a lot of awards and they've been featured on lots of blogs. And so let's get into how to actually use Brain Pop. So once you're in, I'm going to show you a little bit on both sides, Brain Pop and Brain Pop Junior. So first we'll do the regular Brain Pop. We'll go into here. They have some digital etiquette, division, Lewis and Clark, scientific process. We're going to go into characterization today. And here, you're first going to have your students watch a movie. I'm not going to play the movie here just so we don't take up too much time. But there is a little slideshow, and it basically goes through everything that they're going to be learning, teaching you about characters, plots. You could also use this where you can view a transcript on everything that they say. This can sometimes be really helpful for the teacher just to kind of do, a quick look over. Are there any words that maybe stick out to you that our students don't know yet? It's also a really good way to look. You can see it in Spanish and English. I'm sorry that it's not popping up correctly right now, but you can change the language, which is really good if you're in an ESL or ELL class. You can put captions on, full screen, whatever you want to do. Then after this, I would say it's really good to go into a quiz. Now they have a review quiz and they have a graded quiz. Either one is really good. I would definitely do the review first before I do the graded. And then you can move on to a challenge, which is another sort of quiz, but it's just a little bit different. They have a multiple response, a Venn diagram, text highlight, and fill sentence. You can then have all of your students help you to make a map. This way you can pick all the keywords that you've learned and you guys get to make your own map here so you can pull them on and you can edit and add boxes and bubbles. You could add images and you could base it all on the movie that you just watched. Let's go back here. There's also an option to make a movie, and this is where a student can kind of make their own little digital movie presentation on whatever they learned. It also comes with worksheets. You can print these out and they're really easy for students to use, and they go directly with what you've just learned. Graphic organizers, as well as any vocabulary that you would like your students to do. This is a really great exit slip. It's a really fun way to get students involved, and it's very quick and easy, but it helps students to really focus on what they've heard and start to participate. And you could have students write their own definition, use it in a sentence, and it's really great to just look back on what they've learned. So now I'm going to go back and we're going to go into BrainPOP Junior just to give you a little taste of what it is for the younger kiddos. So this one's on color, so this is obviously a little art demonstration. It's a little bit more kid-friendly, if you can see, than it was in the other one. They also have related topics at the bottom of everything that you can kind of click on and learn about. So you can click on like Vincent van Gogh, and it'll pop up a whole story about him. And so here, the movie, it's basically talking about colors. They have a quiz that you can start. I'll start this one for you. You can see like which color is a pastel. Obviously this one. And it'll pop up for you. What happens if you add black paint to green paint? The green paint becomes darker. And it gives you a little sound effect. It makes it really fun for the kids. So if you go down here, you can do an easy quiz, a hard quiz. You can make a map as well. Wordplay. Can teach them all about these words that they're going to be learning in that first video. Can also have them draw online, which is fun. You know, they say you could draw a picture of yourself. And this, I think, is just really fun and exciting for the kids to use. There's an activity that you can print out for the students as well that they can start doing in the classroom aside from watching the activity. Little comics that they have available. And little jokes.
If you drop a white hat into the Red Sea,
what does it become? Wet. So this is just really fun. It's a little silly, so it keeps it engaging for the students. And I really, really like that they have so many topics. These are just a few of them. They have pretty much anything that you can get with everyone. And so the way that you would use it for them, watch a movie, follow up with a quiz. You can make a map, make a movie, do a worksheet. And this is just, it's a really great way to get your students engaged, get them ready, get them kind of laughing and having fun, as well as learning what they're doing. And each one, they all have these little graphics that are really fun. And this is Tim and Moby, and they're the main characters, and they just make everything very enjoyable. All in all, this is a really great tool. The only negative I will say is that it is not free, which I understand not everything can be free, but that does come as a negative. But everything else about this tool is extremely positive in my opinion, and I'm definitely going to be using this in my classroom. Thank you.